you still down? Down, 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 down for that.
Don't forget me.
I'll never forget what you have said.
Don't forget about me.
Are you still down? Because I need to know. So much changes in life. And my luck, it ebbs and flows.
And who knows what a future holds on the parts between the sea and land, where grains of sand trickle through my fingers, and what you've said lingers.
And I need a friend like you so bad, to share my happinesses, and to be there when I'm sad.
To hold you in my arms, and silence about the tears that we shed.
Don't think that because we don't always talk, that you ain't in my thoughts. Or that I don't worry when you tell me things ain't so hot.
Stop the world from turning, and let me last in this moment and the memory of you, before it will vanish and reality comes true.
Are you down, 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 down for that?
Don't forget me.
I'll never forget what you have said.
Don't forget about me.
And you've made me happy so many times in the past. And I hope to see your feelings for me last. Started as enemies, but
A little behind the scenes. This is where he's writing out his yearly budget on this piece of paper. Right, expense $300 budget for cream cheese and $500 for OkCupid. Hi, happy New Year's Eve. That's enough of that. I'll let it play.
then became real tight. Guess our souls saw a kinship in from our sight.
You know what I never noticed is how rumbly the car footage is here.
Don't think that because we don't always talk, that you ain't in my thoughts.
And you could just see this continuing on, and he like does a barrel roll and slides into a ditch because he's distracted.
Yeah.
Just everything is starting to fly upside down.
He just can't stop looking at himself in the freaking in the phone.
He's just lost in thought. All right, happy New Year's Eve. I'm here with Cali Slime Bucket Witch Lady. And
Hi.
we're going to pick up where we left off with the Jorrun apology calls. Very much like Jorrun, we decided to go live with no warning and no content planned, actually. So we're going
Exactly.
to have to chime in, folks, because we don't have any content planned.
Well, why aren't you wearing the outfit I told you to wear? I'm not seeing no genie outfit. I'm not seeing the
I'm sorry.
earrings.
I had it on for our dry run, and then I put it in the wash. I can go get it if you want.
Yeah,
I should-
get it.
You gotta stick around till midnight. See the surprise. Don't actually plan on being here that late. Instead, plan
No.
on going to the most worst.
Yes.
Or alternatively, after we end, there's a couple of people that have done streams today and are still doing them. I don't know, but it's half people out of their house going out having a good time, and the other half are stuck chilling at home and looking for anything to distract them from the thought of another revolution around the sun, alone and depressed and scared and poor. And that's where we are.
Yep.
This is a man who... Oh, nice jacket.
Little red jacket.
He sees himself as his alpha male driving deep, lost in thought, when in reality, like 2 seconds later, he's like picking his nose and like eating it, you know.
He's
Like,
such a
yeah.
nose picker in the car.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to
Thinks that
flick it off his
nobody's
finger. What the fuck?
fucking looking at him.
Yeah.
Ends up on his fucking windshield and shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
The back of his seat almost looks a little bit like the gamer chair
It does. Oh my god.
He doesn't have a driver's seat. He just puts his gaming chair in the
Well,
driver's seat.
he's little, so he needs a booster chair.
Yeah, he's like, no, this is actually comfort, like, back. That's why it's like 3 inches boosted off the seat. It's all
Yeah.
cushion. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
got
and he's
this
old. He
little
needs that.
buckle on it.
Yeah, he needs that lumbar support because he's old. He's got a bad back.
Hey, Donde. Afternoon. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Crime Watch Bailey, La Senorita, Voice to Voice. I had to sound that one out phonetically. Oh, thank you. Dr. Cassandra, Celine, and Abused Hyena. Hello, everybody. Yes, this is, I don't know, what do you think? This is a better way to end a year and send it off, or to start a year with Jorrun at the forefront of our minds and hearts?
I mean, it's good
Here's
to.
a good question. What do you think he's doing right now? You think he's working a gig?
No, I think he's probably at the place where he does his little gigs, and I bet they were like all full. But he went there anyway, thinking that, you know what, I'm there, so they're gonna like, oh my god, well, Jorrun, you're here. Let's push someone else from the lineup and just have you go on because you're here.
You're here to save the day again.
Yeah,
Oh, my
again.
God. Actually, I bet he's probably not ready to, like, any venue that has the capability of hosting musicians that might otherwise on a Saturday night or whatever have an open mic, probably have professional bands playing tonight. So
Probably.
he would probably be out tonight looking for bitches. But
Yep.
he's probably like, well, it's going to be a late night. I should get some sleep. And he's taking a nap right now, and he's going to wake up at like 11:50. Not go out.
Night ruined.
Yeah.
He needed his little nap.
Fell asleep in his hot, clean bathtub.
I can also see him going to that place and like bringing his guitar, but like not perform. He just uses it as like a prop to pick up the lovely ladies.
Yeah, it's in the case. He just brings the guitar. He doesn't bring the guitar, just the case to prop up next to him at the bar on a bar stool. Like he's one of the performers getting, they're like, oh, are you going up tonight? Or are you going to play? And they're like, yeah, maybe for you, I'll play a little song. Yeah. Blah, blah.
That's serial killer vibes because there's like probably like a shotgun in there.
There's a body parts. In the,
Body
in the
parts,
case.
yeah.
Buying some shoe. Oh, this is a prime. Yeah, after the holidays, there are some good sales, I imagine, on shoes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Pay less.
This is a great night for drunk women to stumble around and accidentally lose a shoe, a la Cinderella, right? You know.
Yes.
Dude is probably super psyched to see. He sees some ladies in their high heels all decked out, nice, going out from the holiday party. Like, oh, I'm gonna get you. He's went there the night before, laying down some Home Alone style like glue traps for them to like.
So they lose their shoe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, is this your shoe, madam? Oh, thank you. I must have lost it. And he just walks away with it. And he just.
Do you think he would like take whatever shoe, or he would like pick out? He'd be like, like a guy, alpha at the bar, like, all right, which shoes am I gonna take tonight? And he's gonna follow those shoes like all night, or is he just gonna like take whatever he can get?
He has a. I think Chef coined the phrase the gold shoe standard.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got to be, it's got to fit qualification. You're not just going to roll it. And now, alternatively, if you were to come across a pair like Heelys and they fit, you'd be like, fucking dope. But anyone would. That'd be sweet.
The golden Heely.
There's some miscommunication, and this woman shows up wearing Heelys instead of heels. And he would turn her away because he's an idiot, even though that's sick as hell.
Yeah, awesome. He totally would. He would like how he fucking described that little bar of his where it's like, oh, women are just they just dress like pigs.
Yeah, what was up with that?
I mean,
I don't. He's like, now me personally, where I come from, in the state that I live in the county And in the area code that I reside in, me personally, I feel like
Currently.
gentlemen wear nicer clothes and dress up. That's just where I live. I don't know about the South. I don't know about y'all, but
Says the guy who wears the same
Kennedy
shirt
said
that
the
he's
same
had
thing, too.
forever with his like stretched out neck and his fucking dirty ass baller shorts. Like he dresses exactly like he describes the other people, and it's like, who are you to fucking judge anybody, period.
he hates on Lauren's Sting outfit,
Yes, he does.
which is what he wears to perform sometimes.
Yes.
He does more
Yes.
performances than outfits that he owns. So he can't either. I don't know. Like, should he change it every single time, or should he find one signature fit? But like, if he did, we would rag on him either way. But if he found an outfit that he looked good in and fit, that would be more normal, I think, to constantly perform in that than wear just a whole range of oddly fitting clothes every single time that's too tight or too long. They're just never seeming to get it right. And those are only the couple of instances we have recorded. Who knows what he's wearing now? He could be the New Year's baby right now. He could be wearing a diaper. And
I mean, that's probably the only thing that would fit him right now at this point. Poor guy.
oh, I just really hope he doesn't run into any dowdy brunettes tonight.
Oh God, that would just ruin his night.
Hi, honest. Hello. Celine said I'm cute. Thanks, Celine. I think you're cute too.
Oh jeez.
Not as cute as me though. I'm the cutest.
He's hotter than who?
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. You know. That's very kind. She sees what's on screen right now, and she's like, "He must be feeling really self-conscious, being put next to
That guy.
masculinity." Let's hear just how masculine and alpha this alpha male. Oh, hello, there he is. Oh, beautiful.
That's a man.
Why? It's like, I don't think that's beard dye at all. I think that's just food stains. Just like where when you dip your like, you get spaghetti sauce on your face. It would go around right here, you know, and then the rest is gray.
I mean, when you get those nachos and you have like the leftover beans, I mean, might as well use it to color up your stash and your beard. Why not?
You know what's weird? He doesn't have like a whistle to his voice when he talks, like shh, shh. You know, you figure it's two big gaping holes here. I guess they're kind of like behind the lips. If it was the teeth next to it, you'd be talking just like that. Where are they?
It could slowly become that.
Where are your teeth?
Where are your fucking teeth, Jorrun?
Where did you put them? You think he sunk them into something and broke them off because he's that vicious?
Honestly, I mean, I believe it's been said before, like he's just so not alpha that his canines just decided to.
They receded into it.
They receded, yes. They got an emancipation and just decided to just go their separate ways.
He bit into that wok pie and it just shattered.
Shattered.
Well, I don't do I'm not experienced with this kind of thing. I mean, you know, when Muse is showing off my dick pic, it was.
I think I mean, he's seeking counsel from Wes here, and it's the little caption here. So this is still prequel technically.
Yes.
So, should we just jump to the following one?
You know, I was thinking, yeah. Why don't we get to the...
Let's not fuck around here.
Let's get to the meat here.
Hell yeah. Not that the prequel isn't great, because it lays
I love the
groundwork
prequel
for so much. Like every call, there's like 10 or 12 little like planting the seeds into what will be a troll in the next call. That I don't know if it was all planned or intentional or just wrote itself because he's just such a fucking idiot, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we get to see that weird dichotomy that he created in his mind with that prequel call.
We're gonna hear that word a lot today.
There's gonna be a lot of dichotomies going on tonight, guys. That's gonna be that's the theme for this New Year's Eve.
We should start a channel, you and I, and we'll be the weird dichotomy because there's
The
two of us.
weird dichotomy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That would work.
Ramona's diaper. How do you do? I'm gonna skip the preamble here. We all know what happens. Jorrun is innocent. All was forgiven. Complete misunderstanding. Mac and cheese was Vincent Nicotra the whole time. Exposed.
Completely exposed.
So, I mean, I'm looking at this, and I want to ask you before I have you read it. Would you say that 100% of this is sincere?
Okay, this is not the
Wait,
first.
yeah.
That's the apology call too, because we got the prequel and then we got the apology call.
You're
Prequel
right.
apology call 1. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
See, it's apology prequel.
That's prequel. This is such a Jorrun stream. How unprepared we are.
Yeah. I could be clicking louder, and I could.
You know what?
Peeing
Apology
louder.
call 1. It's next to the apology. There we go.
You know why I was confused? Because it's listed before the prequel.
It is. It's confusing.
Who the fuck is running this shit?
Come on,
I want
man.
to complain to somebody.
Jorrun would not stand for this unprofessionalism.
Well, this is only not even a half hour. Interesting. What contacted Jorrun? That's all right.
Examining the Google Drive, and for
Wesley!
Jorrun to never contact him again.
There we go. Okay, I was like, he didn't. Jorrun contacted Wes. Jorrun ignored all the signs. He ignored basically, he just ignored every good piece of advice Wes ever offered, and anything that was just like either
Legit advice.
Yeah, and then anything that like for some reason through Wes, like it had to like just general like common sense stuff. He wasn't gonna do unless Wes like spelled it out for him.
Yeah.
And then
Is this
also
okay,
like,
Wes?
yeah, and then like really random troll shit too. You know, it's just perfect. It's just
It's so
this
good.
is yeah. I'm glad he had the force to know that this was gonna be a good call and to record this. Always record your friends without telling them. You never
Always.
know when it's gonna come in handy. You know.
I'm recording you right now.
Oh my god.
Watch out.
Enjoy the blurry. My camera's getting.
Enjoy the blurry.
I'm sorry. Remember, hit your girl with the "I'm sorry" message and tell her
right
that you jerk
after.
off too hard all day. I've been
All
jerking
alpha.
on the railroad all the live long day. Now my dick won't work.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
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 I love when the way he answers the phone when Tegan calls him.
As if like this is nothing happened. It's gonna be just a regular call with two buddies.
If Wes is actively listening, can you tell me if there had been an exchange between Jorrun and Tegan in regards to the controversy before that call, or did he call him completely out of the blue and Jorrun didn't know that Tegan knew all that shit?
Ooh.
I don't know what's more. It's funny. It's funny to imagine him like going through all that shit and being like, "Oh, my friend Tegan is calling. Finally, some good news. I'm sure."
Yeah,
from a
finally
very good friend of
someone.
mine.
Yeah.
To distract me from this bullshit. Or if he knew and had this, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm about to get it from this guy," and then he still goes, "Hello."
Yeah.
Hello. The call was out of the blue. Nice.
Sweet.
And he knew right away too.
You better start talking.
Actually, I wonder if he knew right away, because he could just say, I'm sure if you called him right now and said, "Jorrun, explain yourself," he'd go. And you didn't know, you didn't have anything specific to reference. You go, "I know, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. I'm like, explain your, and he'll just admit to like some random
He'll
shit.
tell you everything. Oh my god. Absolutely.
Explain yourself, Jorrun. Like, yeah, I'm sorry about the Twin Towers.
Whoa, the
Finally, I
ideas.
gotta get it off my chest. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
That's Wes. Anytime I call him, I told you, please don't contact me. Why are you calling me? Why?
Made myself very clear.
Well, I suck at typing. So,
Jorrun, you're way worse at speech than text. You got the occasional typo here or there, but
Yeah, what did he think would benefit him speaking? Like, did he really think?
In a conversation where Wes had up until this point been responsive back and forth through text, you have at least some time to look over what you want to say.
Yes.
Think about it. Take your time to put yourself on the spot like this, especially when you don't have. There is no like. Wes, like, there's a shit going around, but I have to tell you the reason that it's not true or the evidence I have. He's like, I have to call you. And then there's nothing that he says other than, yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, this might, if he's really like that dumb, this is just a hypothetical thing. Like, did he think that if he typed to Wes, there's going to be screenshots, but if he calls Wes, there's no way anyone's going to ever hear this ever?
But what would the screenshots have been? It would have been him trying to prove his innocence. And I don't know, like, that wouldn't be the worst thing to go float. If all Wes, think about if the timeline, the alternate reality, parallel universes, where Jorrun has 10 hours of recorded phone audio with Wes versus like one paragraph of text like, yeah, I really screwed up. I feel like a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This would have been nothing. This would have been done and over with.
Yes, and we thank Jorrun for being this stupid and
So
calls Wes right away.
Good old Wes. He's got my back, just like Tiffany.
Yeah, who I think of only as sisterly and don't find her voice very sexy at all. I mean, ugh,
I find that Tiffany has my back. She does.
so I decided I would rather call you
that.
so I can let you know where my head's at. And
That's what he's calling. Excuse me. That's what he's calling about. He needed to call. He needed to call Wes to let him know where his head's at. Because Wes he's thinking Wes is probably so worried about me right now and what I'm going through.
Yes.
And he's like, I hope he's in a good emotional state right now. I hope he's not stressing too much out.
I know he's worried.
Yeah. We all
Very
fuck
worried
up, man, but yeah, you can't
about
beat
his
yourself
boy.
up about it. I wonder if he was expecting him to just open up and be like, okay, tell me your side of the story. Let's hear it. Yeah, I got your back. Yeah.
Or that like Wes was so disappointed that their contest is no longer happening. I mean, shit.
Wes was just about to tag like 50 bitches. And you had to go and blow it. Fuck, Jorrun.
Fucking Jorrun.
Yes. And Wes forfeited himself out of the competition out of respect for, for what was going on.
Our fallen alpha.
Yeah. Much to the chagrin of many women, many females.
how things have progressed.
Well, I just want to start off.
Let's see if we can find the point in this call where he realizes that Wes isn't just going to blindly support him and believe everything he says.
Oh.
I think it's going to be in the next 5 minutes or so. And
Yeah.
he's just trapped himself now. And
Man, you know what?
He does do that, like he hangs up on Wes at one point.
Does he actually hang up? Or I think there's like an odd disconnect. Hello? Huh? No, I didn't hang up on you.
Yeah. I don't know. That's some Chris Chan shit right there. Yeah.
By saying, when you and I talked on Friday, you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here. And then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that, what was being talked about, was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to. You need to, because, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done.
Thank you, Most Worst. I knew he hung up. I know that he tried to frame it as I thought you disconnect. Yeah, type of shit. Yeah. No, he definitely. Yeah.
Shade.
He was getting roasted too hard. All right, right here, Wes is elaborating, and he's trying to get a word in, and he's trying to say, well, okay, yes, I know that it looks that way, but
done. And then when they're showing receipts, that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these comments with.
Okay, there we go. We got our first sigh. I think that's where he's like, oh fuck, like Wes. Oh, I wish you didn't look at the whole video and document the whole Google Doc. Like, shit. Oh. Really wish you didn't see that part, because I would have really been the whistle. Fuck.
God. Come on.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've whistled. It's probably easy when you got no teeth.
Probably.
With the genie fetish, that's not okay.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then when...
Thank you, Jorrun. Now that we've accepted that, we can move on and never bring this up again.
Yeah.
All is
Can I have my dessert now, Daddy?
When someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter. And you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about.
It's amazing how articulate Wes is here, because he's in like 30 seconds slamming him with like 5 different things that came out of this drive.
Yes, like already points.
Boom, boom, boom. And Jorrun was hoping he would only fixate maybe on one, so he can explain himself or attempt to explain it. But when you just hit him with the whole thing all at once, you can't, like, there's so many things to try to.
Yeah.
The only conclusion is that you're a piece of shit,
Exactly. I mean, paramedics, he was not ready. Good God, he was not ready for that type of fucking blow.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're a grown man.
What if a little guy just popped up out of Jorrun's mouth? Right,
I'm waiting for. I stare at it.
Just peeked up, like one of those.
It's gonna happen one day.
Meerkats.
Meerkat.
Goes back down.
I think of fucking the Nathan Lane when his character in The Lion King does like what do you do? Dance and drag and do the hula?
Yeah. No, that is Jorrun.
That's Jorrun.
Yeah. Maybe a little worm comes out of there. Or yeah. Or what are those Diglets of Pokemon, right?
What?
Like the Pokemon, the one that comes out of the ground, Diglett. It looks like it should look like a dildo.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about Pokemon.
What is this community built on, Jorrun?
Can you answer that, Cali?
Trust, safe space.
Damn right. That's it. And, post to jerk each other off in the comments section and do like for like.
Like for like, follow for follow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rocket Fuel, his brother, the little actor in that little scene that his brother did.
Wes, please send me that footage of shrunken down Jorrun's brother so I can edit like green screen him out and put him in his mouth here.
That would be perfect.
Making fun of pedophiles. I don't know. I've been here for like a few months. Is that like at the forefront of the I thought it was all about launching your comedy and music career in a safe space.
Freaks.
Echo chamber of support and blind support and donations, and it's pretty nice deal when you think about it. It's just like I can come in and like flirt all the fucking time and just be really lazy and I'm funny and people gonna say, yeah, Jorrun, this is great. Keep it
Yeah,
up.
just throw shit together and call it content.
Yeah.
Like me.
Like I'm doing in real time right now.
And a safe place. And
Making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrun?
An alpha male?
And the other side.
I
Yeah.
went way overboard
But
with the Molly.
He went overboard. Not that it was wrong, but he just did a little too much of it.
Well,
You know.
yeah, a little too much.
Oops. Yeah.
Just like he jerks off a little too much. He can't hold his load. He just can't.
That's the problem. You do that.
can't do it.
You can do it, but you do it too much, then you're gonna take a really terrible dick pic.
Yep.
You're gonna have to apologize.
It's really bad. I love when he says that. I don't know why. They're both really bad.
Walkie sloth cat. That sigh is a sigh of, it's New Year's Eve and I'm here listening to Jorrun, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the sigh. It's just, fuck.
Name is Sloth Cat. Nothing
that's a
better
Jorrun
than
sigh.
that.
Yeah, collab of the year for sure. You guys made it.
Yes.
P-
Artiste
work
of the
together.
year.
Can't wait to see
Sloth Cat and weird versions.
what comes in the future.
They deserve the gold shoe standard of this year.
All right, I got your next music video right here. You ready? Meow, 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 meow.
Oh God, that'd be
Just do
awful.
something with that. You just
Go
yeah.
with that. That's all
Take
you're
it.
gonna get. Do
yeah.
it.
And I can't do it again for you because I don't memorize any of my songs. So I don't know. The version you heard just then was different from the version I did 5 minutes ago because I'm just making it up.
Videos.
Not just with that, why did it take you until now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now, 2 days later, now when the receipts come out,
Winnie's boyfriend/husband. I know you meant to write, but be better about your grammar, because I could have easily just as read it as dick sized pills or dick sized pills, which
Definitely for sure. Yeah. Dick. Oh.
yeah. See,
Do you think he can swallow? Like, I mean, if it was his dick-sized pills, he can probably swallow
it
it.
was a suppository he's putting, and that's what his photo is taken. They're putting the pill in.
It's putting it up.
What?
now
He's trying
you want
his
to
first
go and
butthole apple.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
do the
Gypsy and
after apology.
Gypsy and Opie.
This is
You
what I
cannot have my children, Sir Slash.
I loved you on Opie and Gypsy.
I have you on. Fuck.
saying the shit that never fucking
Dick is a name too. The size of the full-grown man. Pills. Capital
Work.
D.
This isn't new information.
Richard.
This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about. But some of this shit's really recent. You used Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
It is comforting to know that even though given any opportunity with any other group of people that aren't aware of this, that he would do this type of shit again, it's good to know that he won't, because he's never going to be this close to another group of people, men or women, because
Right.
the online option is pretty much out the window, so you only have your in-person connections, and I really doubt that there's that many people that close to him that would
Yeah, and I
ever
think it's
open up to him like or
yeah.
be that cool or close with him.
Yeah, and it's too late to learn unless he did some like actual like some type of therapy to kind of help him with not only his problem but his social skills. But
It's
Question-
a difficult line to walk in the age of social media, because you will You will find stuff online that will just completely validate every shitty thing you're thinking, and you will eventually fall down into some like really toxic rabbit holes if you keep doing that. You have to be able to self-reflect sometime. You can't just be like, it's actually very toxic of your friends not to be as openly flirting with you as you are with them or something like that. Like the most bullshit, like random, like totally bad takes. Somebody is out there making that type of content, and some loser like this guy is going to find it and go like, yes, finally somebody is echoing my exact thoughts, so I'm not alone in this. So it is normal that I fetishize,
he's
people
gonna
do this shit.
Yeah, he's gonna take that one guy, that 1%, and run with it and call it's normal. Everyone else is wrong.
See, somebody else. It's either the guy with one subscriber, just not just nonsense that nobody else agrees with, or it's somebody who's leaned way too far. Like I said, we were robbed of the Jorrun Andrew Tate era of content and alpha maleisms.
Yes, absolutely.
That's when it goes too wrong, and too many people get sort of suckered into this like never-ending toxic rabbit hole that just keeps reaffirming every shitty thing that they're feeling and believing.
Yep, and it's all Wes's fault.
Yeah, it's Wes's fault. It's society's fault. It's women in general. It's I just have to start telling more people that I'm an alpha male, and then finally I'll get the respect I deserve.
Yep, the more you say it, the more people are going to respect you. Yep, keep doing that.
And also, any opportunity to make a joke about pronouns, yes.
That
kills. It's the only funny joke in the world.
Too bad that Jorrun wasn't around when he started
Lawrence pronouns would have been cod, penis, yeah, some shit like that.
His pronouns would have been good and you.
Shut the fuck up about Dan. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up about Dan.
Pronoun. He just uses buzzwords that like are popular.
That's it. Yeah. That's all he knew were those buzzwords, and he still wouldn't say them properly.
Yeah, he can't quote anything correctly.
And now that's what makes it like hilarious to say as Jorrun, because we all get it now, and it's funny.
It's like
funny now.
Funny please.
Funny please. Please be funny.
If like a friend of yours just now discovered Family Guy for the first time.
Oh my God.
And came into work every day or every time they saw you and just started dropping the lines that were funny like 10, 15 years ago.
Yes.
But they're so new and so funny to him that he's like, he can't get over how fucking great they are. It's like, yes, you got a lot of catching up to do, man. We are way past this shit.
Yeah, like what do you say? Do you just like humor them? Like, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny when I was in 7th grade and watched that for the first time. That was great. Yeah. Like, oh my God, I just watched this movie Borat. You are not gonna believe the shit that
God.
This guy, he says my wife, and it fucking cracks me up every time.
Oh yeah, that is such a Jorrun thing to do, because he loved to say how like he didn't have television, so I can see him like still catching up on certain pop culture things and just think that they're relevant. People are just, what the fuck? You can't say that.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would he say that?
What would be really funny for him to get into like now. And assume that everyone is on the same level as him. Like, have you heard of this show, Game of Thrones? You gotta watch.
Oh my God.
I'm into the first 2 seasons right now. It is so good. Like, he assumes that everybody has seen every piece of media that's like when he's like talking about the Nancy Drew games. What a weird, random thing. Like,
it is so strange. Yes, Jackass / oh my God.
Yeah, you would not. Have you ever heard of the Beatles? Oh fuck! I could go on. I never. have an end to all of the like Jorrunisms in my head and all the things that I'm like, Jorrun would be the type of guy to do that. He's a composite of like every shitty character trait from like 15 or 20 different people I know in my real life.
Oh,
like
God.
every one of them does like one annoying thing, but otherwise are completely normal and tolerable, or one really cringy thing, or has done one really stupid or cringy thing, and then you put them all in one person, and it's like he never had like a win in my, like he never did anything in my. I really don't. I cannot believe people are like, yeah, the teaching your children about the Church of God, that was pretty good. Like that was the best thing you did. I really don't agree with that. I can't. Maybe I have the bias of coming into it too late, but I really can't imagine anybody listening to that right now and going like, it's pretty good, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's like what is it, like the T1000, like of like when he's like in that liquid stage, like of all the cringe and the creepy of like any guy, and then
just
sprouts Jorrun. All of it.
It's like an AI
Yeah.
asshole. Yeah. Like throughout all of time, all internet user history, like I want 60% cringe, 20% asshole, 20% noise. Just loud, just noises.
Sprinkle in a genie fetish, and there you go.
Beep boop beep beep boop. Jorrun comedy.
Okay. Let me see where I want to start here.
Okay, here we go.
If you just bear with me.
I'm bearing with you.
So in the last couple days, I had a great conversation.
So in the beginning, God created
with many syllables, where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate, and I really got to see she's been awesome. She was nice.
Bunky's you're fucking with me. No, especially he doesn't do music well. He doesn't do comedy well. Any attempt to blend the two was bad. It was very bad. Two negatives, yes, do equal a positive, but not in this case. No. I disagree. I don't know if you're serious or not. It is like now it's like iconic. Yeah. Yes. Now it's great. It's great.
But at the same time, really helping me.
Just a true artist not appreciated in their time, And come now. Years later, oh my God, years later.
Years later.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Bunky's rap is trash. It sucks.
It's so bad.
It's not funny. It's not. Wes fucking out here finding YouTube, just any unconnected, just disconnected YouTube channel, 10 subscribers, 100 subscribers, that will just react to anything that anybody sends it. And he's like, yo, you gotta check out this super cringy shit from this guy. I don't know if he sends it with no context or all the context. Either way, it is funny.
Yeah, it's great. And the thing is, like, the guy who like
I don't know the name of that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Wes, if you want to drop it in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But I will say the guy was a little nice.
But to be like without the context, and also
without the context, yeah.
Plus, anybody who might come across that will think, if he really did go in, like, wow, why were you so mean to this old guy for like no reason? Like, there's a reason.
There's a bit of a reason.
The guy from Fiverr. You got a Fiverr guy for everything,
right?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
See things about my behavior that I wasn't saying, and I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down.
To start with this,
not even 5 minutes in.
Good old lie. Oh man, you didn't. There was no apology.
No.
Call this the apology call. There ain't no apology. He just sighs and says, "You're right." Yeah.
He apologized.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, that's what he does.
Yeah, let's count every time he says, "I'm sorry" or "I apologize," or it's not enough to be like, "Yeah, that was like he's just agreeing with what Wes is already saying. Make a definitive statement yourself. Mm-hmm. Take a stance. Don't just keep nodding and saying yes, yep, mm-hmm. To provide a link, Okay. Well, you can leave the channel name in the chat if you want. Westifer.
The one I did after with Turing Club, the behind the scenes is down. I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology.
Thank God.
On Skype. It's the main way I keep in touch with her. I took down all the...
Wes, fuming with anger right now, is going, you sent a Skype message to Tiffany? Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. That's exactly what I was hoping to hear from you right now. That explains everything.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good
the
start.
Video's down. I believe you, and I'm going to take you at your word. And will not do the minimum amount of investigation to look into that and see if that's true.
God, you know that Jorrun was hoping for that.
I don't think Wes really was prepared to call him out on that. I think it really was like, you really had to make it so, like, you had to let me know about it, that I started thinking about it, and then now it became a point that you want to talk about, and look what I just found. If he didn't talk about it and he got a message saying, I thought this video was he probably would have been like, Jorrun, didn't you say you were going to take this video down? And he would have been like, oops, my bad. I'll do that.
Yep.
Comments about Molly, which you were 100% right. I was way fucking over the line, and I was out of my...
Slash, that's not the craziest idea.
No.
I don't know if he was doing that right then and there, but yeah, if he was, look what he did on PayPal, right? Like, as soon as he was able to find real information, like, he grabbed that shit up. So yeah, I'm sure if he did have her number, he would be texting her and calling her right now too.
You know, I follow that whatever show there's like a group of this old show. Was like Windy City. It's something old. I joined the group, and he still kind of does a lot of crap that he did. He did some type of post. Oh God, you know what? I'm gonna have to send it to you via Skype, because
is this like boomer Facebook cringe, or is it like
it's a boomer
stuff?
Facebook group, but he did sent a picture of one of the characters, like something that had to do with peeping. And he asked everyone, hey, everyone in the group, like, roll call something, like, where's everybody from?
Like, originally, your ancestors, what is your ethnicity?
He would have gone both ways, like ethnicity or where do you live? Are we close? Should we meet?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look.
Like, I've seen that before. But usually it's like
I don't see it very often,
a
actually.
sports related, like game day, where y'all watching from, representing from, not just 40-year-old TV show. What's up? What's your zip code?
Yeah, and it's Jorrun. I mean, we know.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck he's doing?
Woman, comments within 50-mile radius. Oh my God.
Oh, you know he's checking all the fucking ladies. If they're cute.
Yeah.
Fuck, where is it?
All the ladies in the Facebook group are beautiful until
proven otherwise.
Goddamn mind. I honestly, and this is the best I can put it, I honestly thought the troll.
Cali, accent reveal when?
Accent reveal. Is that good?
Yeah, but I want to hear your accent, like your real one, not this fake voice that you're doing.
You don't like my fake voice? What's wrong with my fake voice?
It's fine. I think it's time. The viewers have earned.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you get drunk and you hear the real Cali.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Okay, you get into. I'm gonna display this.
Display the photo. Yeah, while I de-character.
Oh my goodness, what? Can this fucking mouse work? Thank you. Let's see.
All right. Are you ready?
Hi, mind if I... WKRP in Cincinnati? What the
No
fuck?
idea what the fuck that is.
When has he ever had any affiliation with Cincinnati?
I
He
think
just
it's a
does this to like
show.
every single Facebook group.
It's a show.
Where's everybody in the group from? Check it. Yeah, that's not even a.
Check in. And then, of
That's
course,
not-
hi, mind if I watch?
There's a roll call type thing that people do. Like, where are y'all watching? Yeah, this is just stupid.
But it's such a Jorrun thing
There
to
he
do.
is, flying in the air.
With the worst of ease.
There goes my hero. Okay. Yeah, let's hear it. Accent reveal time.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Cali Slam Bucket Witch Lady, and I love Rocket Fuel Foreskin. I clean my bathroom with it, and it's good for everybody, too. Mmm. Tastes like lemonade.
You ready to hear my accent?
Do it.
It's very similar, actually. Hey, y'all. This is Heisenberg White. I am very small, and I live in the South where there is southern heat in the South, and I am pregnant.
Man, who knew we were both so southern?
Yeah, we both live in the same city that Lorne lived in, Memphis.
Memphis, yes. Do you have a fainting couch?
I don't know about that. I got lots of. I went to a place in Memphis that has so much mold that I thought I was going to get a disease, and you know what? I did.
Ready for the prey. Dear God. Shit, and I'm dropping things now.
I really like guys from Spain.
Now a new garlic flavor. It's so Italian. So Italian.
Oh.
Wes, that is a racism, okay?
What?
Good
is
for
we
everybody.
Are we a racism?
No.
Or is that a trolling? That's not what I want.
That's a trolling.
That's a troll. That's Wes trolling right now. Wes, you troll. I sure hope he doesn't berate me in the next donation.
I mean, he said it wouldn't be a troll, so.
All right, yeah, true. Yeah, so you have to assume. It only stands to reason.
This is just the same person who...
All right, here it is. Okay, Wes, apology, yes, shitty thing. But can I bring your attention back to the troll at hand? I do believe that there is a person that has been in my comments saying mean things to me that might have made me take my dick out and do all those terrible things that I recorded and took photos of and sent to that woman and wrote all those comments on. I think this is inspired by that troll, which again, I don't know what to believe anymore because you definitely said it wouldn't be a troll. So
I'm just
And he is
excusing it,
the
I'm just-
stereotypical sensitive artist, so he really takes what people say about his art very serious. Serious law.
people act out in weird ways.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, people are so mean to me online. I'm gonna timestamp the boob shot. Fucking trolls.
giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from. When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my...
Yeah, I can't help it, but when I do my southern accent, I have a bit of that Benoit Blanc, the southern drawl.
Yes, and I've always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Any way to get volume on my mic? That's the first time anyone has ever asked for that.
I know, your mic tends to be always like somewhat quieter, or I'm just like really loud, so I'm just gonna like step away from my mic a little bit. I don't know.
Away from the mic to breathe.
my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da. With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened
No one
some
cares.
basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, da-da-da, wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
Jordan,
go after
I want to stop you right there.
I'm realizing now that is the only part of this call that I wish Wes didn't interject. I would have loved to hear him just.
But at the
keep
same time,
going.
like, I don't blame him because it's just like
Yeah, he's going nowhere. You know.
It would be nice to know like where he was gonna go with it because we know nowhere. It was gonna go anywhere. But still, I don't know. It's just I don't blame Wes for being like, all right.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Cali. Okay.
Stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you...
There's just... We must not be hearing that correctly. There is no way he really... Unless he was thinking, yes, because I was such an alpha male, that proves my point that I awakened a beta. I cannot believe that he had a chance to reflect there and think about that. And he
didn't
yes
even, there was no reflection.
He didn't hesitate.
Where does his reflection show who he is inside? Nothing. He did not reflect. He just heard alpha and he's like, oh, yeah, that's me.
I would, he would have been like, elaborate, explain.
Please, tell me why.
Wes, I identify as an alpha. I'm always alpha. It's a stupid question. I'm not.
Please
I don't
respect
turn it off. I was
how I
born
identify. Yeah. Can't help it.
Shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure. You're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access. That's how you're...
To be fair,
So good.
sexual predators tend to get the views here in the TCAP. In the TCAP community, they certainly do. He was grinding. He was going for that silver play button, you know.
Oh my God. God, could you imagine?
Both my pronouns are alpha.
Yeah, both of my pronouns are alpha. Yep.
You're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize.
He'd be like, well, yeah, I bet you're not used to a real man. My pronouns are he and him. Owned. Fucking idiots.
So stupid.
You like that,
You
but you need to
guys are
take a
all
step
wrong.
back.
Way to own the libs.
Yeah.
You know what I identify as? A man. Okay.
Okay.
From all of this shit,
Don't
and
shout.
really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you...
Lauren owned a business at one point.
I mean, at least he had that.
Yeah.
I have like this theory. I believe I've said this before on my channel.
You have a weird dichotomy you'd like to share? Go ahead.
I do. So Jorrun, his aspirations were to do music and comedy. Now, when you think of the type of world that the music and comedy world are, and a lot of things have been exposed throughout the years, and I have this theory that Jorrun went to the music and comedy industry just to get with women.
Yeah, just probably like he got into massage.
Yeah, just to touch woman.
Yeah. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think...
I mean, it's not that I said, "Oh, this is such a concert." No, I mean,
he claims to have like a real passion for this stuff, but all the evidence would suggest
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
like if you made a person that hates comedy and music do comedy and music, this is what you would get.
I mean,
like no heart into it.
Someone who's so bad at it.
Yeah, learns like the absolute bare minimum basic level and had their entire life up until this point to get good at something they claim to be passionate about.
Yeah.
I think he's had. I mean, I think it was likely something he had thought about at a young age, but he had, you can say that the first third of his life he was at a disadvantage because of the conservative sort of religious upbringing, and when he had the chance to become an adult and get into show business, as he liked, he kind of fucked around, maybe took a few improv classes, took guitar lessons, and did a smut film for the Church of Satan, and then he woke up one day and he was suddenly like 45 years old and was like, oh shit, like, fuck. Like,
I'm still a virgin.
Yeah.
How did this not work?
He's trying to like account for that and like scrambling to try. It's a midlife crisis, to get as weirdly into what he's into right now at this stage of his life. And jump immedately to the performance and YouTube channel, aspect. Like if he had taken the last couple, if he had taken, we'll say most of 2020, like quarantine time by himself to teach himself some of this stuff and really work on it, he would have had a better shot at least.
I mean, maybe he would have.
In theory, Jorrun personally wouldn't ever.
No. But it's like, he's just so, you know what he's really good at? Failing.
Trying and failing.
Barely trying. Like, he just.
Signing up for something.
Signing up. Yeah, signing up. That's good enough for him. Buying the book. Buying the DVD box set.
Yep.
That's it.
I'm going to sign up for this open mic. I'm going to sign up and make a YouTube channel. I'm going to sign up for this improv thing. And I'm going to just hope that I get there and the instructor goes, wow, you don't need this class at all. You are already perfect. Please.
That's what he was hoping for. Yep.
Yeah, take my job.
Yeah, take my gig. Here's my agent. Today. Yes.
Treat people. Yeah. You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involve them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said.
I find myself apologizing for shit I didn't do all the time. That's just because I'm like a weak little beta. Like,
well, I mean, at least like, you admit it.
Customer service, like the company that you work for does fucks up, and you're like, I'm sorry about that, sir. I'm not really sorry. I didn't do shit wrong. If it was up to me, I would just, help you out. But
I'd give you your money back.
Yeah, but nope. I gotta be. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I actually don't really care.
So sorry. I really don't care, but I.
It's policy. I can't really do anything.
I just work here.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to meet friends.
Look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person.
I live very close to Canada, and also anybody who's ever been around Canadians, like, really knows that stereotype about them being polite all the time. That's fucking bullshit. They're not mean. they're fucking like annoyingly ignorant sometimes. Terrible drivers. And I've earned my right to say that. Somebody who lives on the border, okay? I've been to Canada, okay? I've earned my right. I'm an NYU film school graduate, sucker.
Ooh,
you suck.
You
no talent. You fucking. He doesn't say fucking. You no talent. Piece of shit. Get out.
I love him so much.
You're very.
That's who. Oh, that's who needs to come out of his mouth right here.
Yes.
In this picture. This little guy.
That little guy, yeah.
Artist respects the silence, serves the foundation of creativity. 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I walked Jorrun comedy up on stage.
Oh my god.
That is some shit he would say.
That is definitely some shit he would say. Let's get his email and have him react to some of Jorrun's shit.
Can I not be blurry? What the fuck?
Enjoy the blurry.
To my webcam, you suck!
You suck!
I knew the Grateful Dead, 1966. The fuck are you?
Very demanding of this person from the very beginning and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that. But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
Punk Pansy.
Hello.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Hello. Just popping in. What? Wait. Hey. Don't live chat and drive. I've done it also. It's I know.
It's tempting.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy drivers out tonight.
Yes. Keep your wits about you. But thank you for tuning in and listening. Appreciate it.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jorrun, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
Well, there's no oxygen in him left. He's sighed it all out. If they
He
fill
is-
my Jorrun with air.
He is the most deflated balloon and so sad and
All the
droopy.
air in his testicles are gone.
They're gone. Deleted.
That was his last sperm cell exiting his body. He's been jacking off the whole time. He's in the call with Wes. He just
I could see
just
him doing that, honestly.
can't stop. There's a reason he bought his little webcam and brags about it, how great this webcam is, but it's never actually on and we don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got dick in hand the whole time.
What I want to hear, Jorrun, I want to hear the thoughts that are
Why do you think this webcam doesn't show my lower half? Body?
So smart. Think you're
actually
so
gonna make
clever.
sense. Not
This little Logitech webcam can pick up the sound of me pissing 20 nautical miles away.
the excuses, not the other.
Yes, all the air. You don't know that testicles are full of air? How do you think they stay ball-shaped like that?
Why do you think they float?
Yes. There you go. Buoyancy.
Things I want to. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do, because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out.
If Wes really wanted to know what Jorrun's thinking, like actually was able to read his mind right now, it's just 24 hours. Yeah, that's it.
Out of every
That's
community
his,
you
like,
try and join until
Calm
you do
down,
something about.
like Hulk song, like, oh, sun's getting real low, big guy.
Goated Marvel reference there. Sick reference, bro. Your
Thanks,
references
bro.
are out of control. Yeah. Inflated, yes. Do you know what a blow job is? That's pumping air
Jesus.
into the balls. You think you're gonna call me out? You're gonna challenge me? Look, dude. Okay.
It's literal blowing.
Yeah. Okay. And if you fuck up and you don't get enough oxygen, they turn black.
See,
Look at
we've
Jorrun.
seen what happens. Yeah, what
Exhibit A.
happens when it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Evidence.
So
Proof.
The side effect of getting no bitches. I gotta stop saying bitches.
Bitches.
I only say it in an ironic sense about Jorrun. I don't actually use that word.
I only use that word when I talk about you.
To describe those objects known as women.
Woman.
Yeah.
Woman.
Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned what if you
You
You've already
called
said that.
him. You
Yeah.
called him, Jorrun.
I want to figure out what I want to say. Okay, here it is. Okay, I got that out of the way. Yeah. Yeah. First off, let me close my 27 windows because the rain's coming in. I started this call with all my doors and windows open.
Hold on, let me go pee.
Oh, I just realized maybe we kind of always made fun for having all the windows and doors open, and like he's like, oh, that's the rain, I gotta go close some windows, and maybe that's because he doesn't have any AC, and now I'm sad that he
He
can't afford air
probably
conditioning.
doesn't because he doesn't want to pay for it.
Dude, that shit dude, I lived in an apartment in the summer without air conditioning for like a week before I was like, fuck this, and I dropped too much money on a little window unit, but
Oh yeah.
I never looked back. I was like, oh man, this is the best sleep I ever get is like on a humid, hot, muggy night, and I got the air blasted at like 60 degrees.
Oh yeah.
I don't care about my $1,000 electricity bill.
Hell no.
Worth it.
Good point.
Totally worth it.
Property. Yeah, and there's a gap now. There's a power vacuum. Andrew Tate is arrested, so people need a new alpha male to look up to for advice. Jorrun's out of the picture for now.
Yeah, he's been out of the picture. I mean, yeah, you know, he might come back.
It's a shame we lost those fucking sex tips with Dan or whatever the fuck.
Damn, I never even got to know what those tips were.
I'm out here tipless.
I'm
like a circumcised penis. Fucking tipless.
I am
If
walking
you'll bear
around
with me,
tipless.
I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not
You just said what was going through your mind, what was going through your head. It didn't make anything better. We're still here. We're still at this point where we just came around and Wes scolded you, and now you have to go, okay, well, let me think about where I am at the time.
Well, his
What?
mind and his head are two different things. I mean,
That
in his
old expression,
original,
thinking with your little head, yeah.
yeah, like he did in his original apology. I was thinking with my little head, ha ha ha.
Little head, tiny and cute.
No one wants to hear about your dick, Jorrun. Stop pushing the dick. God.
That's what she said.
I mean, seriously,
Not to
like
Jorrun.
he would,
No.
not to Jorrun, like I swear he would actually shove that shit in someone's face just to be like, look at it.
Well, he almost had a chance to, but it seems like he like totally shut down with that sexy burlesque dancer who he talked up like being so super hot. And what is the consensus with that? That does not.
I'll
There
forever
was-
be confused.
That might have been like an exact retelling of the events that happened, and he just left out like other detail. But I really like he put himself in a situation that otherwise would have been funny if he told it in a funny way or skewed the nobody's holding him again. Like he can tell lies. He can say
No one is there who was, even if someone was there, you know, for like
to call him out. Yeah,
they don't care. You know, it's an act.
A little bit of that story would have made more sense if he was like, if like they like hooked up drunk and in the dark, and then it turned out later that it was like a dude or something. That would be insane and really funny too, especially if you told it in a funny, and you had a good sense of humor about it after the fact. But no, it's like,
he wasn't
I want to
like,
make sure
you know,
everyone knows that
it.
The best, sexiest burlesque dancer wanted to hang out with me, and we kissed a little bit, and then she took her makeup off, and I went to bed. Like, okay. I want everyone to know that. Yeah. I slept with her. Okay. He probably told everybody, you know, like, that girl from the show last night, I fucking slept with her, dude. He's like, no shit. What was she like? I mean, how was the sex? Like, the sex? What are you talking about?
What? What's that?
I slept with her. What part of that did you not understand?
Did you hear me say sex at all?
Like, I actually fell asleep with next to her. She left after I fell asleep. Isn't that what guys brag about? Isn't that?
Oh my God. Oh, bless him. Bless his heart. For thinking, oh God.
Just picks up the hottest woman from the bar. He's like, I cannot believe I'm gonna tell all my friends about this. He gets her in bed. He puts on his little sleeping cap and his pajamas and his candlestick, and he goes, "Okay, good night." He falls asleep right next to me.
Yeah.
Totally slept with this really hot babe last night.
Doesn't even make breakfast for her in the morning.
That the sleeping part's over. I don't know why
That's
you're
it.
still here.
Yeah. Why are you still here? You're supposed to be magically gone, right?
Gone,
This is
deleted.
how this works. Gone, deleted. You were never here.
Which is to say, you're actually really secretly kept in the basement. The woman left, I thought. It's like, really? Because I just got this text message that says, "Help me, please. I'm trapped in Jorrun's basement. Please, 911. He's going to..." It's like, that's so weird. Did you clear your cache? Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, oh, that's so... Why is it saying that? That's so weird.
It's stupid.
It's crazy.
Jorrun, this is gonna be a fucking
Talk about a
story
jealous
about
basement dweller.
That's great. Fuck you. That's the funniest thing. It's gonna be said all night.
deviled eggs or hot dogs. I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanation.
Jorrun crumples up his pre-written apology that included deviled eggs and hot dogs. Fuck. I just realized why that wouldn't work. Damn it.
Damn it.
Sorry.
It's about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did.
Wesley.
What explanation are you going to give me that's going to make me go, makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's page in a genie costume liking it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genie?
Again, Hanson, not that that matters, but I think that girl was even younger. Might have been 9 or maybe even younger.
Yes. That just, oh God, that image is just like, it's like burned in my mind, and it's just so, just horrible. Tickle me shivers.
Terrifies me to have a child, you know, the idea.
Yeah, nope.
I hope
Not
I have
happening.
the unsexiest child ever. It's the ugliest motherfucker. Even Lauren Armstrong's like, I ain't touching that shit.
Not me. Fuck that. Oh, it's awful.
Jesus.
Genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie.
Genie.
What explanation could you give me, Lauren?
Genie.
What explanation
Lauren.
can you give me that's going to make
I
any
love
fucking
it.
sense?
I love that he
The
said
time for-
Lorne.
He calls him
And
Jeff Stacy at one point, too.
Yeah, and I'm pretty positive, like, Wes was like, I didn't even think about it. It, like, that was not on purpose. He just called him Lauren, and that was it.
Yeah. Lauren, Jorrun, who gives a shit? Whatever. They're all the same.
For explanations is over.
They are.
Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay.
Let me figure out where I want to start.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Well,
Fucking
so far,
missile just flew over my...
Yeah, Jesus. Are we,
We're at war.
getting are we at war here?
I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down.
Did he? Did we ever see that?
See what?
He said, I apologize to Tiffany.
I mean, I don't think that's ever been shown publicly. The apology that he gave Tiffany.
It would have been a text. She definitely wouldn't have taken a call from him.
Oh God.
What do you think? What did he say in his apology? He wouldn't have acknowledged really what it was. She probably messaged him first. He wouldn't just out of the blue do that.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if it were me, I would have been just.
That's the type of I'm sorry where like he changes his profile picture to just a black screen and like the bio's like real don't contact nobody message me. The real ones know what I'm going through right now.
Oh
yeah,
God, that is
like stupid.
so something he would fucking do.
Yeah, like, aw, like we feel bad for you. What's happened? It's really just him coming to terms with his own fucking consequences of his own actions. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Down the video, taking down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided
So you're thinking about it, or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly.
Punk Pansy, right there. A 12-year-old boy with a webcam acts. Yes, the 12-year-old boy would do that thing where he like goes private and changes all. That's the dramatic reaction he has. He has the haha. I flirt with everybody. As not a hyper, like he literally flirts with there's nobody, no female, no femoid is clear from his flirting until proven otherwise.
Until proven.
Send me a face pic.
If your girlfriend is pretty and you want to send her to me
with a big red bow, cause she's all for me.
She's a present. She's a present for me. It's not about me.
Dude, that video it was about 10 minutes too long.
It was so manic. I don't think Jorrun has ever been so hyper. He was so like hyped, and just because of those 50 subscribers he got. I think that was the same video. He was like, I went from 0 subscribers to was that it? Oh, I'm getting my Jorrun shit
all
molded together. No, if it was the teaching the children, that's when he was like 0 subscribers to 50, and just like that. Yep, that's
pretty
it.
Much
but
overnight.
That merch was the most like hyper he was.
Yeah, and then he realized that the bit was over in like 40 seconds, and then was just like, okay, like, comment, name drop,
surprise. Here's my studio.
P.O. Box.
I'm gonna make a movie.
All right, looking back, I get that it was like it was trying to be like the more stuff he had, the funnier and more delusional it is.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that. It's like Lauren making a joke about like a priest molesting a child, It's like not really missed the target there. Like that did not land like you thought it was going to. Can't really joke about that shit.
Yeah. Oh man, that dry run, just all for nothing.
Dry run.
Joy run.
By the way, Cali, you're also on page 42 of our live stream script that we rehearsed?
Yes.
Okay.
I've highlighted. I've got notes. I'm good. I think we're on track.
Not do like the mini syllables or anything that's funnier than what I'm doing. It's really gonna.
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Everybody skip this part. Don't. We're gonna cut this out. Cut.
Yeah. No one listen.
Yeah. No one listen. Okay. So while we're live streaming, like don't. If you're gonna say something funny, you can send it to me. Like you can let me know ahead of time, and I'll think of something funny to also say, or I'll just say that, and then yeah.
Or you could just repeat what I say and laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh the rest of the sentence. Like say like half the sentence and then laugh for the rest of it.
We're just gonna chop this up and put it on TikTok, and it's like we're gonna get like 50 videos out of this one live stream. So
yeah,
we'll do and that's good. We'll do a couple like laughs at the end too, just to edit in later.
Just so everyone knows that it's funny.
Yes, it's laugh, it's silly. Okay, yes, all right, we're back. All right.
But I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when
I'm talking about your fucking content here, your director's commentary is what you want to do right now, Jorrun.
I talked to you about it on Friday. You were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now.
How would that have even worked? I wish he did. Oh, fuck. Could you imagine? Joke apology before having to issue an actual super serious apology.
Yeah, should I start with a joke? Should I end with a joke?
What were the jokes he was going to use in the mini interview?
I know one of them was going to be a Palumbo joke.
Okay, I relax. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
something like that.
Something about sent to an island, I think.
Sent to an island, yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
And then Wes tries to set him up and says, what would that island be called? And what did Jorrun say? I don't even remember. It was something so unfunny. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not remember at all.
Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume.
You know how it's not safe to have an open flame near, like, oxygen?
No.
Like if somebody has an oxygen mask or machine, you can't have, like, fire flames around it or else it'll, like, explode, basically.
I did not know that.
Seriously? Yeah, you've never been, like, I don't know, like a hospital or nursing home, they'd say, like, you can't smoke around here. Anyway, the point I was going to make was that it's dangerous to have an open flame around Jorrun because he's constantly spewing air and he's flammable.
Oh, that makes sense. And his beard is like really, really dry.
It's like flash paper. Just it would
Yep.
It's
exactly.
how you start a forest fire right there if you're not careful. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
how
go
fire
and
season
search
starts in Los Angeles.
That just for men shit is flammable. It's like, so right here he's not that bad, but when his beard is darker again, you know that there's like some chemicals in that that's just gonna.
Oh God, that makes it worse.
Mm-hmm. You know, he can't be blowing out birthday candles around him.
No.
Dangerous.
Aladdin and Magic Lamp, and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
No.
Wes, to be fair, I was jacking off all the time anyway. Before I started doing exactly what you just said, I was already jacking out. So you can't say that I was only doing it then.
Man, what a great multitasker.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No.
You know it looks like that, though, right?
I understand. I understand.
Does somebody want to take that shocked Pikachu meme where the mouth is open and just cut out this mouth and put it over it?
Oh my God.
If
That
I end
would
up
be...
listening to this back like sometime after this and I hear it, then I'll do it and I'll share it, but I can't right now unless somebody else wants to do that.
I could never.
You could dye him like yellow and give him little ears.
That would work. Yeah, I could actually do a painting of that.
Oh God. Think of a more horrifying abomination.
That would be really scary. And I'm telling you, I have drawn that face more than anything. I could do that face with my eyes fucking closed.
Super cursed. Oh my God.
It's so cursed.
Yeah, fantastic Planet. Thank you. Yeah, like I scroll past. You have to type in Aladdin shit to get to the genie shit and to get to the good genie shit. I don't fucking. Fuck Aladdin. First off, piece of shit.
Oh.
Didn't even use his first wish to make the genie a female.
Amateur.
Yeah, that's the first thing you do.
I absolutely understand.
I don't know what he just said that to, and I don't think he did either. I think he just said, yeah, I completely understand. Wes goes,
He's not
are you just jacking
listening.
off all the time? And he goes, yeah, I completely understand. Like, listen, motherfucker.
He's totally jacking off right now.
These sighs are like, oh.
Yep. 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 It's exactly what
He gets off to this shit. There's no other explanation.
Yeah,
Why
he
you would
loves the
put yourself through
humiliation, I
this.
guess.
For real. That's not a terrible theory.
I mean, how many calls are these? These are so many fucking calls. If he really...
And things never got better throughout them.
Never. No, they just kept getting worse. But he thought it was going to be better.
Easier to speak with after he got
Yes.
most of the frustration out, but other than that, it was just bad. And then to be called out on the privating the video too, and then to call back after that, after you double down like so many times in your lie. Oh man, it's bad. Size are him edging. That's why these are so long and they keep going on.
If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you?
He can't stop talking about the creative and the sketch, And it's like, I know I can't help but think that you really want to hear more of the director's commentary right now.
Well, yeah, and then when Wes asks, like, which one did you offer first? And he's just his fucking tone. I listed them off.
Yeah. What? All right. In
She
what order
picked
did you
it.
do it? Oh, I don't know. They were all together. I don't remember. And then like a couple minutes later, he's like, "Let me check Skype." At approximately 1:47 p.m. on Skype and on Discord, I was receiving this. Oh, you could pull your text receipts up then. But when it comes to recalling stuff about Tiffany, it's like, oh,
Yeah, or
was so
deleting a
long
video.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was ages ago. That was like a day ago. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
that.
like, just like Lauren, he remembers things after like 3 years, but he can't remember anything else.
Look, tell you
Just how
everything about every day of my childhood. That's how my memory works. But I can't remember something that happened 5 minutes ago. That's not normal.
That's not normal. That's really bad. Please go get some help. Get your brain checked. Please.
What's wrong with you?
I'd rather not even just hear about that.
Yeah. Let me hear let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay. So the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
Officer, arrest that woman.
Arrest her.
She picked the sketch. She gave me the genie fetish. I didn't have it until the sketch was recorded.
What do you think the other sketches were? I bet they were just titles and they weren't ready.
Yeah.
And he desperately wanted her to pick that genie sketch.
That far. I've got this genie sketch written, is ready to go, and then I have like 2 others. Which ones do you want?
Well, of course she wants to do the one that's finished so she can get it done and over with.
He might have literally been like, and I have some other ones that I'm like, I haven't even started yet.
Yep. I can see that.
It's on like a boat. I want to do something about like a fairy tale something. The hard part is I don't have a plot, but this genie one I have a plot, which is great.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing when you're writing a story is the plot.
Yeah, I often find that the hardest thing about writing a story is coming up with the story.
Yeah.
That is often
the hardest part.
Obstacle to overcome.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that.
Oh, please be kind to yourself, Jorrun. Come on.
Come on. You're being too hard on yourself, buddy.
We don't know what you're going to say if it's going to make you sound like an asshole.
Right? We don't know.
And I say that honestly. No sarcasm. I was not, if you don't believe me, you have every right not to believe me. That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for...
Well, he is right, actually. That doesn't make him sound like an asshole. It just makes him sound like a liar.
Pretty much. I mean, and also I think we've talked about like the I'm sort of kind of bored video shares parts of that fucking sketch, and
he didn't accidentally stumble into those words in that order.
No.
No. Very deliberate. Yeah.
Very specific, and yes, very I bet he's had that sketch written for a very long time, but he found an opportunity to insert like Lauren into it. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, finally, my narrator's gonna hook up with a genie.
And Tiffany made the mistake that you never do and say something, and then I come in with audacity and make it sound like you. So you like type down all the words. So like right now he's listening to like Tiffany go like, I love you, Master Jorrun. Mm-hmm. I want to please you. Like he chopped it up and he makes it into his own like,
that's
new erotic
horrifying
narration. Yeah,
that is very horrifying.
But it's like that crappy like YouTube poop sentence mixing where it's like really chopped up and it just sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. If he's able to jerk off to that, then holy shit, he's desperate.
That's sad.
Very sad.
It's like
weird and sad.
Voice, like a tape recorder inside your blow up doll and recording yourself in a voice go like, I love you so much. Yes, please make love to me. And go like, oh, babe.
Oh, oh, you. That's such a
Yeah.
you thing to say.
Oh, me so horny. You, tiny and cute dick is exactly what I like.
Yes, master.
Perfectly sized, normal, appropriate penis that isn't too big.
Yes, I don't like big dicks anyway.
Yeah, the big ones are.
They hurt. I
Tiffany,
like to barely
since
feel
the
it.
beginning, have been sisterly.
Jordan.
That's
Sad and shocking, if true, Jorrun.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna stop you right there.
okay. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
You're gonna tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know.
Like, Jorrun, let's back this up for a second. What did you just say, and what do I have a video of right now on YouTube? I loved it. She's like a sister to me. And I got her to record this sketch that has nothing to do with my fetish, where she talks about how much she wants to fuck me. Okay?
Yep.
So, it's just a coincidence, I swear to God. Okay? It's sick
Yeah,
that you people would even make that connection, you know?
Yeah,
Should
it's.
be
I mean,
blaming
it's
you.
acting. It's acting, so it's not real.
I go method. I disappeared into the role, okay?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, where have you ever? Has there ever been a scene in a movie or a play or whatever where the actors are actually like siblings?
Yeah, I'm like, Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal had this making out scene in a movie,
Yeah.
you know, that was, you know,
It was for
wasn't
the
really
role.
them. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like the
yeah. They see each
characters were
other
doing it.
as brother and sisterly, but I mean, for the role, they you know they got into it. That's you don't and nowhere
Or even,
people
like,
don't do that.
there are women in my life that I would consider, like, that I have, like, really strong but platonic feelings toward, like, that I love and respect. And, like, the idea of, like, you know, it'd be really cool and really funny just to stick it to this guy we don't like, is if you sent me some audio of you saying that, like, oh, like, hi, you personally, actual guy, I love you and I desire your penis. That'd be so
God.
great. That'd be fucking hilarious. Just classic, you know, you and me type of comedy, you know. Please, I already have a script typed up. Please send this to me.
Please, right now.
Like, yeah, I guess that'd be funny
God.
if we ever. Oh, glad you're on board because I already have it typed out. Here you go. Yep.
Yeah, and exactly. Fantastic Planet says calls both Tiffany and Danny sisterly. Also calls Danny his groupie.
Prefaces the groupie with the age and how much younger she is too.
Yes, and that his idea of groupies are younger because
Good God, if he had an older groupie,
he would. That would be a real visceral reaction for him.
that is a very real visceral reaction.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. All right, I gotta re-up. Shut up, Siri. Listen on my conversations. I need another. I'm just gonna let this play for 30 seconds or so. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning again.
Should I just switch topics?
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3
Can I just switch topics? Yeah. Like, what's up?
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. Let's switch.
How's the New England weather? It's not
Did
like
they
English weather.
actually?
Ugh.
He said they talked on the phone. I don't think there was an actual phone conversation.
Between him and Tiffany?
I mean, I bet he would have like
That's
wanted
who you're
one and
talking
probably
about,
asked for it. Yeah, with Tiffany.
In an apology? After all this shit came out? Yeah,
No. I mean, for the sketch, because he's talking about when we talked on the phone. We talked about the sketch.
Yeah. Because because isn't her, like, he records audio through Skype. He doesn't know enough to have them record it separately and send it to him so it's actually clear. That's why all of his
I mean, that's
Jorrun and the Theater of the
true.
Minds are all like shitty audio quality, but when he does a
'Cause it's all-
live stream, it's like better. Like, it sounds clear, but the Theater of the Mind shit sounds like it's through a phone, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
it does. Yeah. I mean, anything that I've done with someone or anyone has sent like a audio to me, they record it and it's so fucking easy.
yeah.
It's
He never
easier.
figured that out yet. Yes.
No.
Rather than have them read, and also to record it and have them read through it line by line multiple times. He worked. He didn't work hard. He just worked more complicated than needed.
He made things a lot harder for him than it had to be. And also, like, it's easier for me to record something on my own. I have time to, try it a couple of times and get the best take.
Time about
That's the thing. He has to give those notes. He has to use the only way, like, his only time that he can feel dominant is
Otherwise,
to
what
direct.
is he going to put on the DVD commentary if he
Yep,
wasn't
exactly.
there to witness the recording?
That's the only reason why people make films in the first place, is for the commentary, for the DVD.
Like a director's cut?
Even before DVDs were even created, they knew it was going to happen. It's like, oh yeah, well, we definitely want to, so we can all know the creative process.
He's there with his cup of coffee and just, so this was my favorite scene to do.
Yes, and his
like, he's
little
talking
scarf.
about doing it with, like, working with, like, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, and like, yes,
God.
and it's all him too. He didn't work those skits about other people. They weren't even they were just clips of them from other live streams. It was all just him.
Exactly.
He didn't do a director's commentary about the Theater of the Mind. He just shared in the same bit, like the outtakes or whatever, right?
With the director's commentary?
No, not in the director's commentary. He only did his teaching the children about the Church of God, which again is so
Right.
stupid to talk. There's nothing to talk about other than how you sat down and took the clips and
And how great it is. And his jokes, and yeah.
Now, if he had, or if you and I had done something together that we made, and then I could talk about what it was like to work with you, that's different from, like, so I spent a lot of time listening to live streams that she was on with people that Cali actually likes and talks to, and I took the audio out from them for like 1 second, and that's video, and that's how I got there, and that's why it's so funny and so great.
Oh yeah, and Jorrun even says, like, I mean, unless he meant the live stream that he was barely a part of, he says, like, I worked with Andy. I did work for Andy. Like, what?
You didn't do fucking work.
Do fucking work.
Yeah.
He was barely a part of that one stream. Excuse me. Can I say something?
Can I just say that Lord Armstrong is a pedophile?
Yes, he's a beta cuck.
Yeah. Right. Who is this guy again?
Yeah, who's this?
Fuck.
Who let this guy in the call?
And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche. You choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer?
Those words never came out of Tiffany's mouth. They never came onto her keyboard. They never. She was like, I've looked through all of these options, and I have to say, far and away, the best one by far, the one that stands out to me the most as the most creative and the most funny, is this genie skit that you've written.
I took an entire weekend in my cabin to read each sketch.
Letter
diligently.
by letter, I really analyze, and I can't help but think that it would be so funny for me to talk about how much I want to fuck you. It'd be so funny. Yes. And a genie, of course, genius. How has nobody thought of that? That's such a normal thing that people write into modern day stuff and make comedy about. It ties so well into To Catch a Predator. To Catch a Predator, genie, it's like, yeah. Goes, Hand in hand, of course.
For first.
Why didn't anybody think of this before? I mean,
none of them had been written, but I said
Which one did you offer
three
first?
ideas.
Hey, Tom Hanks, it's me, Steven Spielberg. Listen, I'd like you to be in my next movie. Haven't written it, doesn't exist. No idea what it's going to be about yet. Would you like to sign me up? Yes. That sounds great. I do have this other one that has like a script and is like ready to shoot like right away, but I think I'd be interested in having you on it in like a theoretical sense, like a movie. Like if I ever think of one, then I'll write you in somehow. What do you think?
yeah,
of
but
that?
like Steven Spielberg has the type of credibility where you can be like, yeah, totally.
But it's just nonsense from any business point of
It
view.
is.
Like
It
creative
absolutely
either,
is
to
nonsense.
go like,
yeah.
Listen, I have something we can do, or something like it doesn't exist. We can't actually do it, but like like maybe if I actually think about, if you don't like this idea, then I guess I could do something. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do Ready Player One, whatever.
Oh
I
God.
listed them off.
Which
I said, okay,
one?
one where-
Jordan, I'm asking a very simple.
I jacked them off.
I-
jacked off to it.
Yes.
question. When I'm saying which one did you
yeah,
offer first, I'm
stains
asking
on the
if there was a
paper.
list, right? Which
Yeah.
one was first on the list, Jordan?
I said, well, the first one I was started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay.
Answer the question.
I probably have a few more minutes left in me.
That sounds good. Also, that's what she said.
So now let's just
The
around.
genie at one.
Now stop. Because
I totally walked
and
into
the
that
reason
one.
why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself where you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first.
Jorrun, who notoriously adds so much unnecessary detail to any stupid fucking thing he's ever tied his name to. 2 hours of director's commentary over his own skits. When it comes to anything that's actually relevant or important, he skims right over.
Bare minimum. Not even the bare minimum.
Yeah. Can I just switch topics?
When you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jordan, if I was offering you 3 sketches and you didn't know me, so you didn't care.
Yeah.
And the first one you would say, I'll just take the first one.
And I was bald and I sang poorly and I didn't have canines, you'd be like, yeah, I'll take the first one, whatever.
So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she's somehow complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
She's more than complicit. She was pulling the strings the entire time.
The entire time. She was the mastermind.
She wrote to the local network TV station that was in like where Jorrun grew up and demanded that they air rerun after rerun of I Dream of Genie and implanted the fetish within his brain at an early age.
Oh yeah, she was the start of it all.
She's been behind this since the beginning.
Damn.
She's a monster.
He's
Yes.
absolutely not.
Watergate all over
fuck no,
again.
So
absolutely not.
why would it be included in the excuse, Jordan?
Genie Gate. Ooh.
You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Tiffany's only like 40% responsible for what happened.
Yeah. I'd say
be
about
fair.
40. Yeah.
Jordan, there would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame.
Punk Panther, yes, where are his teeth?
We're still trying to figure that out since
There are
2020.
other videos and pictures where they are just not there. They're just
Yep. Still the end of 2022 and we still have no idea.
I have a dent in the back of my head.
We know why he has the dent, but
Whatever. Tell me where your teeth went.
yeah, where the fuck are your teeth?
He was low on cash, and he remembered you put teeth under your pillow. Cha-ching.
Because it's like,
Pliers.
do you think he's the type of guy where like he had to get rid of one? He's like, you know what? I can't afford to get a fake one, so just take them both.
Wait, to be fair, symmetry, like, yeah, I guess would it be weird to keep one
I would just get a fake one. Why get rid of both when you could just get one fake one? I don't know.
I can't. Is there like some sort of rare disease that only affects those two specific teeth?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's so weird. That's a punishment.
Yeah. He wanted like
Playing with
the
it.
most alpha of teeth. And then the
So-
paw was just like, well,
So they gave it to him, but they handed it to him, and he's like, "Where did you get the? Oh my God! Why does my mouth hurt so much?"
She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew
We
out with their
noticed,
content, and that's what you did to her.
we noticed the canines more than anything. Ramona's diaper here seems to be keying in on potentially some other. Is it my screen? No, that there is a bit of like discoloring back here too.
it's a filling.
Yeah.
I make it a point to always paint in that little silver filling. I never miss it.
And we don't even know. I can't even tell. Obviously, from this, what his bottom teeth.
Because in Cricket Snapper, he has them. He's got those. Because we got a nice close up when
That's
the
price
detective
that
was.
Satan commands
Yeah,
for
that's what.
film.
Yeah, he had to give up his canines. You want to really get your start in Hollywood and be in this Church of Satan, you got to give up those prized possessions that you have.
Want people to be talking about you for years and years. You want to be the center of attention. You want to be the star. Yeah.
And whether
Give
you
up those
say that's not the
canines.
case or not, no one is going to believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
See, if you did take all those sighs and moans out of context, it does sound like he's like,
You honestly, do I don't want to take. I don't. If I had the time to do it, I would. But at the same time, I don't. Because
here, let's just. I'm gonna rewind 5 seconds here. Let's listen.
Okay.
I mean, your sketch is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing.
Just in
What's
this
the
call
explanation?
alone. Just in this call alone.
What is it per like the size per minute? I wonder, like the rate of size per like how many size per hour is he going right
Yeah.
now?
Have you ever watched Dead Meat? They do a kill count. And they
I
say
know
like
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like how many deaths per minute or second, like with Jorrun, like how many sighs in one video?
In the Apology Call series, I would say he averages probably a sigh every 2 minutes. And that's with like 300 plus minutes, so.
And I think this one probably has the most, and it's the shortest, I think.
This is the initial like confrontation, like when things roll. So yeah, it's expected.
For the little girl.
We'll go a couple more minutes here into the call, and then we'll pick this up next time.
Okay.
I do search various genie things on Instagram, and I hit the
Various genie things.
Various, because there are so many.
Genie respect, genie
Support.
admiration, genie strong woman, independent, yeah, genie rights,
Genie lives matter.
hashtag genie lives matter.
like button on everything.
Everything.
Like, yeah, what do you? I do feel bad about pressing the like button. That is exactly what everyone is upset about. I admit it. I'm sorry that I pressed the like button. Said Jorrun.
Here's the thing, like with Instagram, it's a double tap. It's not like a oops.
He's one of the I love boomers on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. That not so much, but on Instagram and Twitter especially, that don't realize that their likes are like you can look at them.
Oh my God, that happens on Twitter all the time.
So they'll be saying really stupid, hateful, dumb shit towards women or minorities or these sort of like marginalized like people and just really ignorant shit. You go look at their likes and it's just like porn, you know, like almost exactly what they're like, you know, preaching of like my family and my beliefs and my religion, my rights. And it's just porn, boom, boom, boom. Like, come on.
I think I read something that like Samuel L. Jackson, like someone was like, hey, we can see what you're liking.
Oops. Ted Cruz
like,
on 9/11 found out about that a couple of years ago when he liked some porn on Twitter. Do you remember that? Do you know that happened?
I don't remember that, no.
And it was on 9/11 too. That's great. And he's like, he did interviews, but he's like, yeah, somebody else managing the account must have done that. It's like, okay.
I have never, and I don't expect you to believe me at this point, I've never pleasured...
Stop saying that, Jorrun. We already don't believe you.
Yeah, never, ever.
I
don't do this.
...myself to anyone who was an adult, ever.
Ever.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Oh my God, she's so hot. She's wearing the genie costume. Wait a minute. Hold on. She's 17 and 364 days... So she turns 18 tomorrow. That's it. I'm disgusted. I can't do this. Oh, yeah. Oh. But I do believe he would. What the fuck? Why do I keep like getting in and out of focus? That he like has like a countdown timer to like people's like 18th birthday. Like that's so creepy.
I mean, if you think about Crystalia was very strategic about the laws, and that's why a lot of the young girls that he was talking to were in Canada. He wanted a harem. He wanted a harem.
He's like kind of bouncing back.
He's not.
Shows.
Here's the thing: it's like
he's sucking. Yeah,
he's still totally sucking. There was a documentary I watched. It's called like the Crystalia Problem, and even like after his apology, he's still like cheating on his wife, and there's this talk like he legit wanted like a sex cult, a harem, and there was like branding and just horrible grooming that he would threaten that he would commit suicide if
makes me think like
really bad.
Am I a good person deep down because I can look at that and say objectively like that is all wrong start to finish, wouldn't do it, but like are they like exactly the same until they until they stumbled into massive wealth and success and all of a sudden they could get away with things, so they're like, yeah, like as long as I can do it, like might as well do it. You know, I don't care that it's evil, I don't care that it's shitty.
Yeah,
I've got the clout, I can do it, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He knows that he's got the followers, and you know people are gonna support him no matter what. So I mean, it's
like is that like them, or is that like anybody who just comes into that sort of amount of like power and money and can command that? Like, are they just gonna abuse it just because they can? Like, and does it start small and does it snowball, or does it like right away you're like, finally I'm big enough that I can fucking like manipulate some 14-year-olds and start grooming them, and you know like finally like, I've been waiting for this opportunity. That's why I got into showbiz, you know, for the ladies, for the girls, for the children.
Yeah, like this is like what Jorrun wanted.
Yeah. Oh my God, he 98 years old. Oh, wait till I tell the other guys at the old folks home that I have a 25-year-old groupie. Oh,
yeah.
So
oh,
jealous.
yes.
Oh God.
Never, ever. Hey, Jorrun, you watch TCAP, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds?
First off, no, not obviously.
No.
He didn't have a TV at the time.
Exactly.
Like a...
He also doesn't know anything about To Catch a Predator either.
Nothing
at all.
A conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen. I'm being serious. I never would have done this. Yeah, I just liked everything. Lauren said that he talked to every...
That's not even something that somebody on To Catch a Predator like would say. That's something that they did say. Like you just like the never ever. Yeah, like that is an actual quote.
That is documented. That was on live television on reruns.
And also was I don't expect you to believe me, but like the
Yep.
dismissive, like
This is
in
the
my
first time
mind,
this
yeah,
happened.
I am going through. I'm going through a divorce. You know, I'm going through something like where my mind was at.
I'm lonely.
Yeah, lonely, and I've got
I
no
can't
money.
can't control my horny level.
Lonely, and I've got no canines.
Every girl in the chat room, every girl he went and said hi to.
Testing.
I fail to see
Cut.
what explanation you can give for any.
Weird.
First off, there was no best part of the Jorrun Kennedy chat log for Mona's diaper. That was just so bad. It's so hard to listen to. There's no
It's
best
so
part, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Well, it's Kennedy's ignorance of TCAP plus Jordan's ignorance of TCAP, but like that's only, and then him just completely ignoring everything that she says while he's like scanning the chat and watching the view count and just going, wow, yeah.
And both are like it's a Lorne stream, but the fact that they barely talk about Lorne.
Yeah. And we'll talk about this thing, and you said something really interesting, but I'm going to go first and tell you about my thing first. And then, and then 40 minutes of just reacting to chat and just going off on, and then, yeah. It's a good stream. You should go listen to it.
Anything.
I'm rich, bitch.
I mean, like I said, what needs to be done is a
Did you say I'm rich, bitch?
That's what he said.
That's what Elon Musk said.
Well, Jorrun said it first.
He said I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, in the Kennedy stream, I'm pretty sure. I know he said I'm rich, but I'm like 80% positive.
I think you're getting them mixed up because I think he said, "Oh, I'm rich," and but Elon Musk, when he went on the Dave Chappelle stage, that he did I'm rich, bitch, and it was super cringy. That just happened like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was talking about Jorrun when he's getting all those
stage. He's like,
all those
$1
donations.
Booed him. Yeah. That's fun. If he really did, he didn't say I'm rich, bitch, because that would have been to Kennedy, and you know Kennedy doesn't. He calls Kennedy like darling or precious like 10 times in that stream, and then she calls out Clobber and is like, I set him straight. I told Clobber that you can't call me I'm not your precious.
I'm not your precious. I'm not your baby.
Yeah, I'm not your buddy guy. Yeah,
public apology where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you than you're prepared to deal with. They're deep diving. And if you
But how deep can somebody really dive? I mean, like, what are they going to find? Like, years and years of my social media presence?
Yeah, I mean, that shit.
Right?
It's like Snapchat. Everything just deletes and disappears after a certain amount of time.
You know you can save Snapchat messages, right?
What?
Huh.
Shit.
All right, let's call it here. We're gonna pretend that right now is midnight. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Woo!
Yay! Yay! Woo!
Yay! Yay! Yay!
If you find yourself sad and alone and you're here live or years from now, know that there's a lot of other sad, lonely people out there that are also sad and lonely. And it's not going to get better. And it's just downhill from here. And you're never going to be young again. And
wow. But you know what? If you want to make content, fucking do it.
Above all else,
make content.
Make content. And I know you needed to hear that from me, Jorrun Comedy, to inspire you to make content.
Yes.
You really, I mean, he kind of was the sacrificial lamb here to say, like, if anybody was on the fence, but like, is my content going to be bad or unfunny? He's like, it can't be any worse. You know?
It can't be worse than Jorrun.
Absolutely not. So, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of your year. I think I'm going to call it an early night and not stay up, watch the ball drop. Fuck that. Hotter than who? Fuck that. Whatever. Yeah. This is the year 2023 is the year that I get hotter than Jorrun.
Yes, this is your year.
I'm gonna hit the gym every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just stop eating altogether. I'm just gonna lose the weight.
You're gonna be a skinny legend.
Mm-hmm. And shape my head to be more like Vin Diesel and Bruce Willis. You know,
Mm-hmm.
keep this color here in my beard, gray all here, to show like that I've lived a life and have aged. If I die today, you know, I lived a good life, and to show that I am still down with that.
Down for that, yes.
Yeah. These teeth, gone. They're gonna be gone by the next stream. I'll donate them. I'm gonna donate my teeth to a worthy cause.
Canines for kids.
Kids want to be vampires.
Oh my god, we're so dumb.
Canine for kids.
Canine for kids.
But Cali, I thought I was doing I can't do it. It's so stupid. It's the dumbest thing ever. I thought I was doing wigs for kids, beards for kids, but I came here to get my ponytail. And my ponytail's here. Yeah, I cut your beard off. Beards for kids. But I wanted a haircut.
My canines are my spirit animal.
It's a shirt that says my canines are my spirit animal.
I need to get that as a t-shirt.
You can buy it now at the CaliMerchStore.com.
Cali merch, yeah.
My canines are my spirit animal. Incisors for incels. Oh my god. If anybody out there finds those teeth, please return them to their original owner. They're out there somewhere.
No, send them to me. I'll pay you for them.
If you find some canines on the floor, you can send them to me.
If they're pretty.
Yeah, put them in a big red bow.
Because they're a present for me.
Teeth for me now. Oh, hell. All right, well, we will pick this up at another undetermined, non-planned time.
Non-planned,
no
content planned whatsoever. Yep.
Yeah, you have to chime in, folks. All right. Have a good rest of your night. Cali, thank you for joining me.
You as well.
Everybody,
bye, everybody.
Take it easy. I hear a rumor that some other people are going to be streaming tonight, so it's a good night when you can jump from stream to stream. I love that.
I do too. It's
much
fun.
Larger people than me streaming, so yeah. Thank you. You guys are the real ones for sticking around. Appreciate it. You guys are legends. Punk Pansy's a legend? Ramona's Diaper's a legend? Has been supporting me?